Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another edition of the good, the bad, the ugly, hashtag confuseddotcom. In today's episode, I'm going to be looking at, got another competition win. I know, what a surprise, me and competitions, But no, I got another competition win, and I won free from the Donut King. Got to say for the record, any views or opinions you hear during this review are mine and mine alone. I have not been paid to do this review. I did not pay for the product. As I just stated, this was won in a competition on Twitter. Also got to state, individual tastes, setups, and power levels will alter what you get from a juice. I can only tell you what I'm getting myself. This is going to be slightly more of a rambling one than normal, so there might be a bit of length to this. As always, I'll start off with boxes, packaging, bottles, labellings, blah 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 blah, before cracking on with the review. I have an issue. Well, I've got more than one issue with this. Hang on, I've just got to get onto something on my Twitter. Yeah, that's right, I'm on there now. Right, I've got issues with this. Straight off the bat, when you get this, this is how you get it. It's an 80ml zero short fill with the space to put 2 nick shots in to bring it up to a 3mg. Now, everyone I've shown that to, be they vapors or not vapors, instantly went, "Oh my god, I never knew Krispy Kreme were doing an e-liquid." There was no need to go this close to Krispy Kreme packaging. The colour, green, is the same. The red colour is the same. You've still got the dotty background. And funny enough, people they're not looking at that. They just look at all the rest of this and go, it's Krispy Kreme. There was no need to do that. There really wasn't. It's just straight, blatant, riding on the tailcoats of someone else's success there straight away with that box. There's no need for that colours. That could have been completely changed so it had no connection to any major donut making company. That is asking for trouble, and that's asking for a lot of trouble. No, I mean, as a general rule, when I get stuff in for review, I generally go around vape shops as well, because I haven't paid for the product, so everyone else can have a little taster, a little go on different products, and maybe find something they're interested in. Every one of them said they wouldn't stock this because it looks too much like Krispy Kreme. I know there are shops out there that are stocking this, but there was a lot that said they would not touch this because it looks like Krispy Kreme. It looks too much like an IP infringement straight away. So I'm not happy all straight off the bat there. Information on the box. Do not ingest directly. Ingredients: VG, mono PG, various flavourings. May contain nicotine. When you've already stated at the bottom that this is a zero nick product. Now I know you've done it because this is a short fill, but you've stated you didn't need to put that because you've instantly put at the bottom this is a zero nick product that they are buying here. Because technically you should buy the nick separately. It should be included with it because then it becomes a nicotine containing liquid package kit. So, issue there. We've got the not for sale for under 18, so I totally agree with. We've got the toxicity warning because this may contain nicotine even though it's a zero product they are buying. I know this short fill does get around the TPD and makes it so these can exist, and that's great. But be careful what you're putting on your boxes. Manufactured by the Bowman's Liquid. We've got their actual phone number there. We've got their email. Not email. We've got their actual web address. We've got the fact that they're on Instagram and Facebook. And then we've got this bottom bit. Now, that is telling you that you are buying 80ml of zero nicotine, and what is in this bottle is a 70-30 PG. Now, to make this up to 100ml and a 3mg, you have to add 2 nick shots. Now, the nick shots they supply with these are 100% VG. This has arose another problem. I'll just get it up on here. Afterwards, I tweeted them. So I said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to do a review on this one." It says here that these are a 70-30 in zero form. What is the ratio after putting in 2 10mm nick shots, which they claim are 100% VG. Now, obviously, it's going to be the percentage of VG will go up. If it's 20mm, I think I worked out we should have gone up like about 10%. And I'll just get to the messages. Here we are. One question: are they 70-30 before or after you put the nick shots in? Just in case anyone wants to vape a 0 or 1.5. To be fair, you're not going to be vaping a 0 in a short fill. You shouldn't be able to vape a 0 in a short fill because they're over concentrated. You have basically got the equivalent of 100 millilitres. It's been flavoured as if this is a 100 millilitre bottle because you're putting in 20ml diluent on top. So although this is 80 mils of 0, it's actually flavoured as if it was a 100ml bottle, because otherwise it'll be too weak once you put the nick shot in. So obviously the ratio is going to change. And the guy who runs their actual Twitter account, where he said, "I'm not 100% sure. I'd rather not give you the wrong information, so I'll find out and get back to you ASAP." Fair enough. That's fine. He got back to me. Sorry for the delay, mate. Confirmed with the boss. These are 70-30 after nick shots as well. Well, hang on a minute. If I made up 80ml of squash and then put in 20ml of water, that will change the ratio within that thing. So somewhere between here and the boss, the ratio is already wrong. I know in the end of the day this isn't a big thing, but it's stuff you should be getting right. So I went, oh, so are the nick shots 50-50 then? Because then that was explaining why the ratio stays exactly the same after putting nick shots in. Answer: to be honest, I don't know. I asked the boss and he said it was 70-30 after shots added. So that's already wrong. You're not buying 70-30. 0. That's the end product, not what you've purchased product. If you could wait for an answer, I'll message him now. Right, he said nick shots are 100% VG, so you've had 2, it makes the juice 70-30. So it's not 70-30 to start off with then. And this is what I'm buying. So you kind of got to get the ingredients right on what. So I've purchased something and apparently your ingredients list is already wrong. Right, well that makes the label on the bottle wrong, as it says 80ml of 0 nick at 70-30. Then went on to their website. And on the website it says that this, in a 0, is an 80-20. And I've replied back to it and I says, and on the website it says it's an 80-20. And this is now coming up for 3 days ago. I've messaged the boss again. I'm not sure what's happened, to be honest. There's no... between here, what the end product is, and also what it's saying the ratio is on the website, I'm getting 3 different answers. Somewhere along the lines, one of them may be correct. But I don't know which of the 3 it is. It's not great. It's really not great. Anyway, that's the packaging on the outside, which needs work. And also kind of needs to not look like Krispy Kreme. Get to the bottles themselves. Now, like I say, this is an 80ml short fill with the space to put 2 nick shots in to make it 100ml at 3mg. Basically got the same things on here again. Got the batch number. Got the ingredients. Got the best before, which on here they're given till 2020. Obviously, because at this moment it's got no nicotine in it. Repeats the thing on here again. This product may contain nicotine. And this is the problem I've got with some short fills that use this top. As soon as you tell me this product may contain nicotine, I'm wondering why this isn't a childproof lid. We keep on stating industry standard for nicotine-containing products. This must be a childproof lid. You've given it like this so people can just add the nick and then use this to juice up with. So as soon as you tell me this product may contain nicotine, then this should be a childproof lid. Not just having to go at this company, there are various other companies that go this nozzle route, and I do have a problem with that. As soon as you put nicotine in there, that needs to have a childproof lid. if you're putting a toxic diamond on there, because, and you know the only reason you've done it is because this product may contain nicotine, this needs to be a childproof lid. Just simple. I don't know why this is so hard. But there are a few companies that are doing it, and you need to sort it out. 120 milliliter chubby bottles have a childproof lid. The 50s and also some of these 30s have a childproof lid. Childproof lid. Not hard. It really isn't hard. It really does get on my tatties. It really does. So I've got issues with that as well. So I mean, just on that alone, I can't recommend this product. And I'll tell you, I mean, all right, this could be kind of a little bit, it's more of a rant than a review. I'm not going to review these properly. I'll just quickly go through why. You might be looking at me going, oh, that's a bit petty. No, that's just a bit petty. It's just e-liquid. No, these are stuff, especially with the TPD, and there's a potential small, slim chance that we can get TPD thrown out. Not thrown out, because that was... I think we not so much thrown out. We've got potential of getting e-cigs and vaping moved out of it and put into its own separate category, so that can be regulated properly and not lumped in with tobacco as it is at the moment. Because as we all know, this is not a tobacco product. Stuff like this doesn't help. Stuff like this, when they start to look into this a lot more in depth than they are at the moment, is stuff that could stuff us. And that annoys me. That really annoys me. And like I said, the main reason I'm annoyed, these juices are bloody gorgeous. This is going to be the only recommendation I will give at this point. The juice inside these is absolutely fantastic. It is potentially one of the best donut flavours I've had in a long while. The accompaniments that go with it are blended so well. You get each individual note. They're not overdone. They're not overpowering. You get a nice little sugary taste on your lips afterwards, like you've just had a nice old donut. The glaze is superb. The vanilla custard is one of the smoothest vanilla custard donuts I've ever had. And this is why I'm annoyed. These are a good product. What's inside the bottle is absolutely stonking. What's on the outside of the bottle lets it down so badly it's untrue. And they really need to sort that out. Do you know what? Keep Donut King. That's fine. Just keep Donut King. Just get rid of anything else that makes it look like a Krispy Kreme. Because crap like that will really sink us in the future as we keep going forwards. It's not helping. Well, that brings me to the end of this review. I'm sorry, that's been kind of a bit different, but that really did piss me off. There's no need for it, and that's what annoys me. It's just a bit lazy. And unfortunately, it's a bit lazy that can do us potentially a bit of harm. I mean, I've had people, when I put this up and went, oh, competition win, who go, oh, I'm not touching that because of IP infringement. They look at that and all they're seeing is Krispy Kreme. They're not seeing Donut King, they're seeing Krispy Kreme. Just not good enough. Really not good enough. We've gone through enough crap at the moment. And Bowman's, oh, I'm not being funny, I thought you would have knew better, to be honest. You've been in the business long enough now that was just a bit of a piss take. Anywho, yes, if you have enjoyed what you've watched today, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and vote. Yes, as I've stated before, probably numerous times now, we got nominated for Review of the Year. The Department of Inhaled Vapors have been nominated in the Subbo Magazine Awards. Now, voting closes on April the 9th, so if you haven't given us a vote yet, just pop over there. Much appreciated. So on behalf of myself, Darren Stone, head of the Department of Inhaled Vapors, I bid you all a very good day, and I shall see you very, very soon. Take care, people.